When they get to the part where he's breaking her heart, it can really make
As hy.
Magda, kom jy reg?
Yes.
Hallo julle, welkom.
Kyk, kan jy nou die skerm sien? Want hy het nou 'n bietjie weggegaan.
Wat is hy? Sien hom. Okay, Magda, wil jy hom net op die presentation daar sê?
Ekskuus, dit vat net so 'n bietjie lank, lyk my voor en oor gaan.
Okay. Okay, so let me welcome everybody tonight to our very exciting retail call. And I've asked Magda, Global Expansion Team member, been 23 years, Magda, I think, I know I asked you 2 or 3 days ago as well, with us in the business, really one of our top producers for many, many years, and an excellent retailer that's going to handle this section for us tonight. So really enjoy. We've got 2 superstars that's also going to share their stories that's really good with retail. So Magda, straight on to you. Let's hear the trading. We're excited to get your tips on retailing.
Thank you, Elsa, for the warm introduction. Okay, everybody, I got started in Herbalife 23 years ago because I was skipping breakfast, not eating properly, and always tired. So I switched just a little bit of lifestyle changes, start with my Herbalife nutrition for breakfast. And over a period of time, I lost 4 pound sizes. I came down 6% body fat, and of course, the huge amount of energy, which propelled me into business. And that is actually the products, you know, we normally say if you never make a cent in Herbalife, will you still be using the products? And retail to me is actually just being passionate about your products and about your product result and be able to share that with people. And we are a distributor-driven, result-driven company. So that is very important why we should be using the products. So tonight we're going to cover how to attract retail customers and be able to do your 500 volume to 2,500 volume. So it always starts with us. Why is retail so important? Because, you know, it's the profit that we make, and that actually will motivate you, because that should be your one thing that helped me is to, with my retail, is to pay my daily bills, so that you have a clear goal of what you want to achieve with that. And as I say, the PPV, personal volume, personal production is very important because it's your own consumption that is the foundation of our business. And together with that, we need to have new customers regularly. And with our own product results, that is how we're going to help them. So by leading by example is when you retail and when you do product consumption, that is exactly what your team do. So if you don't do that, is also what will happen with your volume and your team. So we never just want to rely on the team. So it's you must lead by example with that. And going into any qualification or moving up to the next level, it's all based on the volume. So you must understand the qualification of the levels, what personal purchase volume you should do for qualification, what PV you need, and total volume. Always understand, but the retail is that your baseline for that. Then how to invite and attract customers. Challenges is a very big part of our DCT group, and it's because it's such a lot of fun and there's a lot of support going with that and results. You can always share the previous challenges results with that and promote the next challenge with that as well. So personal message, direct message. What I mean by that is we meet people on a daily basis, you know, and personal, even on Facebook, all the social media. We still have a personal conversation, not just fall in with Herbalife. So that is always very important. and referrals. If we've got a good customer care, then we will get referrals. It's not that we have to ask. If our customers is happy with us, getting the support, getting the information, they will stick with us and send their friends and family to us. Who do you
Ga in
know?
die bed manne, dis 8uur. Ek sal daar op het 6:30 opstaan. Kom.
Everybody, please mute themselves. Thank you.
Ja, baie mooi.
Right. Who do you know? That should be a one-liner that you always, when you meet someone, is who do you know? Who do you know that need energy?
Okay.
Who's skipping breakfast? So that should be a very part of your
Moet ek
conversation.
lig afsit. Iemand wat bo slaap?
Raina, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Okay, then the very basic of Herbalife is to keep it simple. Use, wear, talk, and repeat. You should be using product every single day because we can only share from the heart in the products that we use. You cannot sell and share a product that you only got knowledge on. People see it in your eyes and they hear it in your voice that you're passionate about a specific product. So always stick to that. The wearing is so easy these days. Be branded, branding clothing, your button, your water bottle, anything that people know that, sorry, let's get this little coffee down here. Okay, be wearing that you attract business. We're not undercover agents, so make sure that people know that you're in business. And then talk to everybody. And the thing is to repeat that. Don't just do it once or twice. That is the core of our Herbalife business, is to use, wear, talk, and repeat that daily and teach it to your downline. Right, how to talk to a customer. In the beginning, customers have lots of questions. They're not certain. They want to know that this product is going to work for them. So it's important just to be patient with them, answer their questions, and listen. I think that's the most important part about retail, is not to be interested more in them, not interesting. We've got 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen to what they say, because we need to solve the problem and find a solution for them. So by presenting the products to them, that you create a need. If you understand what their products is, they want to gain weight, then you need to listen and to know, are they skipping meals or are they just not eating correctly? Right, just an example for that. Talk to them from your personal experience. I mean, we were all customers in the beginning. How were you treated? Treat persons how you like to be treated. Make certain to answer all the questions. Objections is sometimes just they need to know more. So make sure of that. And then know your products. As I say, you will know the products the best when you use the product. It's not always in the facts, it's actually how you feel and what's the difference in that. But we've got lots of tools, even with Herbalife provides us with H&M Grow. Also on our Telegram group, you can go search for more product information. So that's all available to everybody. And then be honest. Always answer the questions of your customer honestly. If you don't know, rather say, I don't know, I will get back to you. So always just keep that going. And then, with our couriers and our delivery, so make certain that we keep your customers updated all the times. Where the products, is it on its way? So yeah, have good communication with your customers at all time. Okay, there's a couple of things that we always need to be on the lookout. What to do and what not to do. There's abundance out there. There's lots of customers out there. So we must never sound desperate. If we talk to enough people, if we share our stories to 10 people at least every single day, our product result, other people's results, we will always have new customers. And so don't even nag and irritate your customers. As I say, just go find new customers, new people that want results. And keep to the make sure you never take anybody other customers. Keep to the integrity and ethics. Treat people how you'd like to be treated. Okay, never be pushy and greedy. Just go to your customer's need. It's very important to build a relationship with our customers. We need to be for them. I normally say human life and then Herbalife. So be a friend and ask them how they are. You know, it's like having a personal conversation. You don't just pick up the phone, I want this. Hi, Elsa, how are you doing? You know, so you always just ask friendly questions. It's not just about business. That is where you build a proper rapport and relationship with people. Stay loyal to them and your customers will stay loyal to you. We are the distributor difference. Oh my word, we are the distributor difference. So make sure that, you know, everybody got a different personality, but how you handle your customers and how you speak to them and how you treat them makes them stay with you. You know, there's lots of Herbalife members all over which they can go to. That's how
Excuse
we
me, Magda,
handle
can I
them.
just ask, we need to ask you guys, please mute yourselves. This is valuable information, and there's a few of you that's got terrible background noise.
Okay.
Magda, can you mute them?
Okay, let's be please.
YP20, can you please mute?
Can you mute this person, Magda, please?
I'm just trying to get into the Zoom again, Elsa. It keeps on
You
throwing
don't have
up.
to leave. You don't have to leave. You can see it on the side.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys.
Apologies. It's important information, and this person is causing that we can't hear.
Closing that Zoom down. That one. No, Elsa. Okay. Just try to avoid them there. Okay. Have real conversations with them, to go to them and gain their trust and loyalty. It's always important, you know, or, while building relationship, is when talking to customers, you know, the form that we always use, family, and then occupation, recreation message, that we know what the family is, where you can assist, maybe always ask, call them on their birthday, anniversaries, all things like that is always very important. Okay. Okay, running a challenge, as I was saying, that is what we use quite a bit. Make sure there's always excitement and positivity in the group happening. And what we've implemented is have results day. Make a specific day that you just post results. Your own, always start with your own product result, sharing previous challenges results, or someone in the current challenge that have a weak result or something. You know, fresh results is always very important. And then we should share our own product usage, that people know we're not just selling the products, because lots of our customers sometimes assume we're just selling the products. We're not, you know, using it ourselves. So make sure that you post that on the groups, and also the meals that you have during the day. Another thing that works very well for us is the product spotlight. You know, we work a lot with the stamp program. So always try to share targeted products which people are not that familiar with, like the wellness products, like for instance, your Herbalife line, you know, omega-3s, tell them the importance, the key benefits of that. So just highlight that also in the challenge. And of course, share your workout. You know, that is very important. We lead a healthy, active lifestyle. So make sure that people know you also do, whether you do your running, walking, or some sort of starting exercise, share that with them. And then recipes. And that's always very nice. We've got lots of recipes. We had a fantastic shake party on Saturday, which Elsa made divine things, and Levin made some waffles. So make sure to share those kind of recipes with your customers, that they know they don't just have to drink the products there. And then create a supportive community. You know, everybody's there for the same mission, is to get wellness, so that everybody can start talking to each other there and know they're in a supportive group, that they're not the one with the only question there or uncertainty about something. In a challenge is always now to create a friendly competition. You know, just saying who had the most glasses of water today, who can do the most squats. Just the little interaction is always, just creating interaction in the challenge is always very nice. And promoting the next challenge is like promoting the next call. The next event is the most important one, and that's the next one. So promote the next challenge in the current one that you can just build up with that as well. Right, ways to advertise. Advertise your usage. We are a walking billboard. So that's very important to understand. We should be the product of the product. How we look, how we talk, that is always very important. People look up to us as a Herbalife member, so make sure that we project the correct image there for everybody. Right, we touched on the challenges. Right, also ask your customers if you can use their testimonies and screenshots of their results that they share with you, that you'll be able to share that as well. And, you know, starting with a new one is always creating that FOMO, that fear of that they miss out on the next one. So just, you know, that they can get into the next challenge, get a friend, get accountability partner. It's always nicer to have someone with you. So that is where we can get more customers. And with the fantastic Herbalife cookbook that we've got, we can post a lot of recipes that we can only make with the Herbalife products with certain recipes. So that is always very nice, sharing that as well with your customers. It's always important to be very excited and passionate on social media about the products. You know, the products can't talk, so we need to project it out there, put it out there that people can see, you know, going out there, have a little product in the hand or a water bottle. So make sure of that, and use all the social media platforms possible, which you are comfortable, of course, using. And the best thing is actually to advertise through your customers, get them a result, and they will send you referrals. As I say, if you treat them well, they will send their friends and family to you also. Right, one that we used to get, we don't get that one so much anymore. It's too expensive. How to react to price objections. It's always very important never to go into a quarrel with anybody. Stay friendly, keep positive, and always keep that Herba energy going. And just sell the products with your passion, you know, and concentrate on the value that we get versus the money spent. Also important to explain to your customer that is instead of a meal, you know, it's not they're going to have still their breakfast and this above on that. And I always like to breaking down the cost per meal. You know, for instance, a shake works out to 22 Rand a meal with your 24 vitamins and minerals, everything in a balanced meal that you were getting. So it's a meal, just, you know, always break that down. Sometimes even going to the shop, doing some fresh fruit shopping is amazing what a cucumber can cost these days. Okay, right. Tell them what the benefits of the product is. You know, there's a lot of research in, we know what we're using, the scientist is using the product, so it's very important it's well being researched as well. It's important also to stick to their budget and don't try to sell them too much. I prefer rather starting them on one product, let them fall in love with that product, get a fantastic result on one, and then upgrade them to the next product. You know, while they're on that course with one product, just add another product or just start giving them the information on that. So it's always very important to respect their boundaries. If they say no, it's no. You can always follow up later, but don't try to push through on that specific something. Communication is very important when we talk about customer care. In the beginning, you will start to realize, you know, how often certain customers would like to get your attention, that you need more to speak to them individually. Even in a challenge, make sure you just don't put someone in there and leave them there. That personal touch, that personal conversation is always very important. So still check in with them. But it's not like, you know, I'm checking on you. That is the last thing you want to say to someone. Rather, it's Motivational Monday. How are you doing? Thinking of you. So just a reason to talk to them, you know, that they don't feel like, oh, it's Magda again, I don't want to take the call. So make certain of that. Always, you know, the relationship that you build, make sure is how you feel, is how you want to treat your customer with that follow-up, you know, answering all their questions all the time. It's not now always very easy to get to our customers, but I still ask my customers to take their weight and their measurements and share that on a Monday morning with me. I think that's keep them sort of accountable. They know they need to send that through to me. So that is also very good to do that. And all the time we need to encourage them and boost their confidence. You know, it's not always easy. A new habit takes 21 days. So just say that if you failed today, it was one meal, just start again. You know, just focus on what you want. Keep that, what you want, the end result in mind. So just start all over again. We must always remember, you know, we make an impact on people's life with our support, our kindness, and that may sometimes mean a lot more to them than we can think. We do change lives. We do care about people. So we must just always keep that in mind. And that is after all what we do for a living. That is what Herbalife's about. It's caring, and we share with that. Right. How to start the conversation? Always introduce yourself. And give your background. I love doing that because then the people can start relating to you, you know. Somewhere in your story, people can relate to you. Also tell other people's story, because if they don't relate to you, there's someone else's story that they could relate to. Starting off with a compliment, you know, just if you're sort of cold market speaking to someone, getting to a party, you want to speak to someone, find something genuine to compliment them, to start a conversation with. And then it's easy, you know, just to slowly lead their conversation to the products, you know. So always share your results and your customer and members' result. As members is always results is very important, because that is what our customers always want to see. And the thing that I think is most important, we must never prejudge. Talk to every single body, because we never know that customer can convert to a member. Your member can be your next press team. So, and stating on that, lots of our press teams started as customers. So never prejudge, because nutrition is for everybody with a pulse. Right, so where do we get started? I like to start with a combo. You know, people don't know what to, where to start, so recommend a product, a combo. So mine is usually a stamp program, if not then a shake and a tea. But both the shake and the PDM is the most important, that they get the nutrition, get enough protein, that they can feel the difference. And now with our fantastic sample packs that we've got, it's very nice. You know, if they got the plain, the basic program, shake and PDM, and say, now you can get the opportunity to use the different energy, the immune system, and the snack pack. So just upgrade them to using, and sampling is very important when we do retail. Okay, as I said, for muscle gain, specific products, you know, for weight gain, for weight loss, just be specific that they know what they should be using. Rather start with a stamp and take away one product and say, okay, I see you don't need that, we can do this. And then they will say, okay, no, leave that. I think I'll take the whole program, or I prefer starting with that. It all depends on the customer's goals and what their budget is. But let them start to fall in love with one product, as I said. That is very important. I'd rather upgrade someone than overload them with a lot of products that are going to be in a cupboard and not to use. So that is my section. And now I got I've got two power women sharing their results. And the first is going to be Isabel Hart. Oh my word, Isabel? Isabel, you can proceed. If you can share with us your tips on how you get customers and how you close your sales. Thank you, Isabel. Just unmute yourself, please.
I'm so used to being on mute. Thanks, Magda. All right, yes, as Magda said, my name is Isabel Hart, and I'm currently world team level. I joined Herbalife in December 2018. And at that time, I wasn't really overweight, but I was extremely tired, never had time for anything. I've got two beautiful boys that need attention, a husband, all of that. And at that stage also, I needed some extra income. So this was an ideal opportunity for me to get part of this amazing company, to build a team and to start retailing and make some extra money, which really helps a lot. I do work full time, but the extra income is really helpful. As you all know, by the 15th, your money is finished, but then Herbalife comes in in and then pays you again. So yes, retail. So it is a very important part of our Herbalife journey as well. If you're a business builder and you want to make some extra money, so you need to find your flow, of course. So each one will work differently. Like I said, I work full time, so I have to do something that works for itself and is easy. So what I do is I use social media a lot. I do have my own Facebook page, Nutrition with Isabel. So I use that for marketing. I show the lifestyle, I show the amazing products, what is possible. And also I've got Facebook ads that run, because with working full time, you don't always have the time to phone or go see people. So I've got a Facebook ad that runs and that also generates leads for me, which I can then follow up when I have time to follow up on those people that have replied to it. Also, I use my WhatsApp status just to show my contacts what I'm doing, because everybody that I know has to know that I do Herbalife. So yes, that's very important. Broadcast group, I send out messages to my name list. I make, and then I try to separate them between my hot leads, my warm and cold leads, people that I'll follow up later with. So it's important to have your name list. Like I said, everybody needs to know that you do Herbalife. So you just introduce yourself. I wear the brand, like Mark Hughes says, wear, talk, and use the products. So I do wear my Herbalife shirts. I've got my water bottle. When I walk in the complex, they can see what I do. And that's how I have also signed up people and also got clients. I talk to everybody, so I'm not afraid to talk and just share these amazing products and story with people, and of course ask referrals. Because if you give a good service to a client, they will refer you. So that's how I find my clients. The second question was, how do I close deals? Now this is a tricky part. Not always everybody gets this right or struggle with it, and it's challenging, but you can make it easy for yourself. And it's very important that we know we are in the business of people. It's not selling products. So you need to build a relationship with that person. Once they message you, you ask a little bit else about their life. Are they, do they have energy? Do they have breakfast? And then you offer a solution to their problems. If they say they're tired, you offer, if they don't have breakfast, you offer the shake. So it's knowing what the client wants and need, and then you can introduce the product to them according to what they need. So that's one of the ways. I share testimonials and also the possibilities of what the products can do for you. People like to see results, what it is the products can offer for them, as well as support and motivation, guys. In this time that we are in at the moment, people are tired, people are afraid, people are depressed. So you need to provide that motivation and support, not always just for Herbalife, but in general. That's how you build a good relationship with your clients, and they will stick with you. And that's also how I actually close a deal, is by building a relationship with my clients. Follow-up is very important. That person might say no today, but they'll say yes next week or yes next month. So follow up is very important, because if you don't follow up, they will find somebody else that can help them. So that really helps. And also, if people come to you and say, I can't afford it, offer them the VIP option, and tell them, well, you can get the products, sign up as a member, get discounts, no pressure. You can just sign up as a client, and then later on you can then sell the products for extra income as well, which is also great. Especially in this time, everybody needs extra income. So yes, those are my few points, quick on how do I find my clients and how do I close the deal. Thanks, Marta.
Great. Isabel, can we...
Can't hear you, Elsa? You're muted.
Sorry, Debbie, I'm asking Debbie to please mute herself.
No.
Okay. Thank you, Magda.
Trying. Okay, Marty, thank you so much. Our last superstar is Marty Hubert, all the way from Nelspruit. Please shoot away, Melty.
Thank you, Magda. Thank you, guys. Hi, my name is Marty from Nelspruit, and my background is I'm a junior primary teacher. I'm part-time in the business, celebrating my 15th year in Herbalife and loving my weight maintaining results. My husband initially introduced our household to the Herbalife products way back. How do I get my customers? Sampling is key for me, and tastings. I do a lot of that, and I use Wear and Talk everywhere. And referrals, there's nothing like a call from a referred person by my new and my long-time customers. I use social media platforms through the technology, like the fact sheets and stuff that the company provides, and I do not reinvent the wheel. How do I close a deal? I've I'm extremely prompt in my response. It's key to me, and for any inquiries, leads, and referrals. And then my clients really value product knowledge in deciding what products to use, and I really contribute to their questions and stuff with product knowledge. I do carry stock, that's important for me. And in closing a deal, my speed point card facility machine saves a lot of time. So that is my key points. Thank you, Magda. Thank you, Elsa. Great job, Magda.
Thanks, Bertie, for all your tips, and Isabel, much appreciated. Right, we're just going to end off. Oh, so sorry. Just get there. Right, we're just going to, this coming Thursday, we've got Nasli Nizam Nicol, Millionaire team members, going to be our special guest. Nizam used to be a part salesman, and Nasli were a tea lady with passionate for the products and the business. They've grown immensely in this business. So make sure that you get your customers also to join us Thursday night. The link is on the weekly events. And then we're very excited for January. Everybody that you can just see, we've got a special qualification. If you do 500 personal purchase in January, you qualify to be in a special call with Karen Hendricks, 20K press team. And also for the leaders, there is a 3,000 volume point qualification. So make sure that you end of January with a bang. We still got till next week, Monday to do. So yes, let me see. That was it. Thank you for joining, and over to Elsa. Elsa, do you want to switch off? Elsa, you muted.
Sorry, I'm talking and you can't hear. Great job. Thank you so much, Magda. And we will now thank you. Really, lots of valuable tips from yourself, as well as Marty and Isabel. We really are grateful for your input. I think you really gave us lots of tools to go and get up our retail. And I want to say goodbye to the guys that's not part of our Go Get group this month. Obviously, everybody's still welcome, but we now have a qualification from next month. So you guys are in really privileged tonight, because we've got a very special guest that is joining us. Sean and Vilry Przeski is such great leaders. I've met Sean many years ago. We all have been working together very closely in Cape Town, and I remember seeing him in Canal Walk when he was a youngster, just starting out, still a little bit skeptical in the beginning, and to have watched him grow in the business with his gorgeous wife and our beautiful family. So we are really, really privileged, guys. So you must appreciate like crazy that Sean is taking time out of his busy schedule to share with us his top tips of building his business. And so thank you, Sean. We really appreciate you spending some time with us.